Welcome back to the final episode of Hasbulla's Rise to the GOAT. Last episode, we took down undefeated champ Islam. Now, for the final episode, we look to tick off all the remaining goals on the GOAT checklist. Kicking off with our first title defense against the notorious This isn't Prime McGregor, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Especially after this front flip kick. We were expecting his stand-up game, but he didn't know about Hasbulla. Connor landed his left, but so did we. He managed to get a knockdown. And again, so did we. Until he managed to catch us twice. And Hasbulla was mad. We finished the fight at the end of the second to successfully defend our title for the first time. And still, our second fight was against old friend Dustin Poirier, where it was nothing different to the first time we met, getting another knockout. We came across another old friend in Beneil Darouche, but this time there was a bit more on the line. We had a chance to complete the longest win streak, so if we lose, we gotta restart. Without a scratch, we sent Beneil into the Shadow Realm. Here we're about to join Beneil after getting rocked, but with a right, it was night. Herb Dean almost called the fight against Gamrot, but poor Gamrot made a mistake, and we took the opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, we have a chance to tick off our 5th goal on the GOAT checklist, with being the biggest fight yet. Carlos Condit was willing to put up his belt for the super fight, but didn't know he was gonna be put to sleep like a baby after I fucking. Round 1 was all Hasbulla, landing big shot over and over.
Missed me by that much.
Round 2, Carlos was ready to be put to sleep.
In epic fashion, congratulations to the now 2-division UFC champion of the world.
So ticking off another goal by becoming double champ, we're gonna be staying in the welterweight division for some new fights. And in advance, I'd like to apologize.
Absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
Our first welterweight title defense was against one of the greats, Kamaru Usman. And he looked huge. Pause. Typical Kamaru, he tried to land takedown, but he mustn't have known where Hasbulla's from. Russia, motherfucker! Our next fight, we had another chance to tick off a goal. We needed a finish to break the record for the most finishes in the UFC, and Carlos Condit finally woke up from his baby nap and wanted his rematch. After a body shot, he was out in round 1. Maybe one of the most hated fighters in all of UFC. Round 1 and 2 against Colby was all wrestling. Until the end of round 3, he was saved by the bell.
Oh, saved by the bell.
We picked up right where we left. Holy fuck. We're in trouble. Until we landed a massive hook and a massive what? Leading to our next goal, we had a couple of shit cunts in the way. Gunnar Nelson, he was squashed like a pretzel.
Damn.
Bloody mess or not, we had another 2 nasty knockouts, and it gave us a chance to break another record with the most title wins. Against Bilal Muhammad, he landed the first big shots, but we landed the first knockdown. And with the last second knockdown, he survived, but did not survive the next big shot. Now, we've completed 7 of the 8 goals on the GOAT checklist, with probably the easiest one to last. We have to just keep winning to keep our belt and keep getting older, I guess. And we did that knockout after knockout and even a couple submissions in the mix. Hasbulla now has 5-star top game. Not Michael Chandler, he's fucking 50 years old and almost gave us our first loss until we loaded up a bomb. Sadly, as you see, Hasbulla announced his last fight at 37 years old, so it's impossible to complete the GOAT checklist. Well, we move. Our last fight is a literal full circle moment. We're fighting this guy. You might be saying, who the fuck's that guy? We already got call-outs from a nobody named Sebastian Williams. Well, if you look back, our first ever UFC fight was against this guy, Sebastian Williams. This fight couldn't have started any more perfect. We dropped him in 10 seconds in and fired him up. He wanted revenge. With an uppercut in the clinch, we put him to sleep. We were both swinging. And again, and look at this. He's a boxer, but he kept trying to land takedowns. But he was successful. It was a mistake though. We went straight for the triangle choke, but he got out. After standing up, I see why he did not want to. Round 2, he actually landed some nice shots. Nothing crazy though. We landed a bus driver uppercut, which led to another fucking takedown. Whoa! End of round 2, we both got rocked off massive hooks. But did you not forget who Hasbulla is? The greatest of all. What? I mean, kinda. We didn't tick off one. Like, fuck. Who cares? We're still up there. So, there it is. After a dominating career, Hasbulla was forced to retire at 37 years old, and we managed to remain undefeated, finishing 37-0. To wrap up, we managed to complete all but 1 goals on the GOAT checklist. So let me know down below if you'd like to see Hasbulla take his talents to online. And as always, thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far. I'll see you in the next one, bitch.